Welcome, friends, to the Beaver Dam. Sorry, I mean, we just finished a stream for the members. I literally went and got a beverage from the local gas station, got back, and I am trying to set everything up for us right now. I still haven't even put out our notice that, hey, we're live right now. So I should probably do that. Live now. Woo-hoo! Exclamation point. Okay, there we go. Let's get the links in there so that way people know where to find us. Don't want to play peekaboo with the people that want to watch the stream. Okay, that one right there. Okay, there we go. And let's just delete that and delete that. Sweet. welcome everyone. Oh yeah, I wanted to do something real quick. Where's okay, just want to make sure that's off. We're good. Sub only chat is off. Why is this not working? There we go. Now that those are right there, that makes life much easier. Oop, did not mean to do that. Okay, sweet. I think we're good. Hey, Tara, welcome. I'm sure it'll be for the 24th. There's no reason to put it in any other time. I'm sure it'll be the 24th. I can't actually see the cat bundle. I wonder why. It's almost like I have a Relic 9 cat. Our opponent, dude. Our opponent. So, really quick, before we hop into things. Our opponent got to my back wall and immediately sent me a DM. Heratran, welcome to the Damn Elite, my friend. Thank you for the Prime membership. He got to the back wall and DM'd me, was like, dude, my jaw dropped when I saw the Ahsoka Tano in the back wall. I'm like, yeah. So 4 battles, he took in Leia and only was able to kill what was it? Not Ezra. Sabine. He was only able to kill Sabine with Leia. Then he brought in JMK, killed off everyone but timed out against Ahsoka Tano, and then brought in Imperial Troopers. Imperial Troopers couldn't take down a solo Ahsoka Tano, and then brought in SLKR to finish it off. So, but yeah. Got some decent holds all around. Leia apparently couldn't one-shot in GAC. I don't know if that's the GAC Omicrons increasing the ramp, but yeah, apparently Leia didn't win. I'm curious if Arnold has used Leia yet. We could actually go ask him really quick. I don't know if he used Leia. It worked. Tom, congratulations on your membership. I don't know why it didn't pop up, but congratulations on your membership, my friend. Welcome to the damn elite. With Leia pretty easily. There you go. Yeah, I guess it was just poor RNG. Was it a cron? No, this cron's garbage. Okay, let me go to my defense. It's not a cron problem. Yeah, I don't think it's a cron problem. Yeah, so the let me explain this for a second, guys. The reason that I have this cron, yes, this cron looks like garbage, and it is technically garbage. This is technically a garbage cron, right? Isn't it, Tom? Isn't it the best best emote? So Ahsoka Tano. Let's see, where did they put it? Whenever a Spectre ally has a buff dispelled on them, they gain 10% turn meter and 5% mastery stacking until the end of the battle. This cron adds 3 extra buffs that they can have dispelled, meaning that if like SLKR goes in and hits his poke, instead of them gaining 15% mastery and 30% turn meter, they're instead gaining 30% mastery and 60% turn meter. So that's literally what this cron was supposed to do. It's not a good cron, but I'm just like, maybe this will matter. Maybe it will. I don't know. You'll have to Google it, Tom. I can't remember offhand how to do it. Hi, Mara. You were really close. If I were to back up my chair, I'd run over your paw right now. Hold on a sec, guys. I need to get Mara's bed over here because she's gonna sit here next to my chair, and I'm gonna be in danger of running her over if she doesn't have her bed right here. If like she just wants to be next to people, so hold on. Hey, Rule of Two, welcome. Rabid chair stream, absolutely. Did I hydrate for what, Heratran? Oh, I didn't see that hydrate. Hold on. Delicious. Hey, Astra. No to water? Oh, fine. How much is Chug? I may have paused Chug just so that way I can enjoy my Coke for once. I may have paused Chug. Yeah. Literally, I saw Grax say something about, good thing I have, let's see, what does he say? Glad I have 70k channel points, be prepared for the chugs. And I'm just like, this stream, I'll allow it during the next streams and stuff, and I know he's planning on something specifically, but like, I just didn't want it during the stream. I'm streaming for 9 hours today and I want to be happy. I'll donate $10 for a chug. Tom, save it for your Lightspeed bundles, dude. It's so painful, and I promise I will do it on subsequent streams, of course. But also, that being said, you guys talking about donating. I am going to put this message out real quick, and then I'll read it off to you guys. Let me just finish going through and making sure I've caught all the spelling errors. Okay. We'll be having a Damathon starting on the 26th. For those who are unfamiliar with Damathons, we start out with a set timer for our stream, and every time someone follows, subscribes, donates, or purchases a membership, we will increase the timer. We have a milestone to hit. We have milestones to hit with all kinds of stupid but fun rewards. It will go for multiple days. Hopefully. The reason for this Damathon is our streams have started stuttering and we've been having problems with them in general. When I try to stream more intense stuff, my whole PC starts to die, so all proceeds will be going to getting a new PC that I'll build on stream with you guys. During the stream, we'll be having quite a few guest appearances and play some other games, as well as do tons of roster reviews, of course. See you there. Starting on the 26th at 8 a.m., we will start our Damathon. I already requested the time off work. And so I will not be at work during those days. And I have up to 4 days of time that I can do. And so if we hit 4 days of time, great. If we don't hit 4 days of time, I get to sleep a little bit more on those extra days. But I will essentially be streaming for at least 16 hours a day. And you know, we'll be streaming for 4 days straight, hopefully. What kind of guests you looking at? We have, just to give you guys a little sneak peek, so far we already have the Gerbil and Asteroid Mech have said yes to appearances. Nooch said if he has some time, he'll pop in. We have Fat Phil has also mentioned that he would be down. So we are working on some guest appearances. I'm going to see if we can't get Arnold. I know Arnold likes to spend his holidays with his family and everything, but we're going to see if we can't squeeze in just a little bit of time. Our big thing with our guest appearances is we're going to have some, you know, podcast-y questions. I'll let the members be able to ask a couple Q&A questions for those that we know who are going to come on. So I will be contacting you members in the member area of the Discord about that, and so we'll get some Q&A stuff from you guys. But we're going to be talking about, you know, Swago and what their favorite thing from Swago and Star Wars was over this last year, and what they hope for from the next year, and we're going to have a damn good time. So sounds good. So Tico, DM me. Absolutely DM me, my friend. I know there's a lot of like on the Twitch side, there's a lot of the streamers that I don't know anything about because I only see the ones on YouTube because I'm not on Twitch a whole bunch. And so I know you're one of those ones that streams on Twitch, so absolutely DM me. I'll put out some posts in a couple places, and I'll see who I can find, because I know I want to reach out to Troopers on Break, Swag, a lot of the smaller streamers as well, and see if we can get them on, because I want to get a couple big names, of course. We want to try and go for Arnold, Nooch. Scribe's busy, unfortunately, but we're gonna try and go for a couple of the the big dogs. But we want to have some of the smaller guys on, show off your guys' channels, hang hang out with you and show you off to the Beaver Dam. So I'll be reaching out to as many of the small streamers as well, to try and find as much fun people that we can hang out with. We might have like a streamer Among Us section where we play Among Us because it's cheap and easy to get and you can play from your phone or something, or maybe Battlefront 2 if enough people have it, something like that. So we'll try to get as many of people as we can. I'll be the British representation, says Scribe. Tom, if it's not, it should be pretty easy to do. So. The problem with Twitch is not even just that it has so many ads, it's that it forces ads down your throat. If I don't run a certain amount of ads, they run pre-roll ads, which means it shows ads to people before they, sorry, brain not working, hold on. Something distracted me on my phone. It shows them ads before they start watching the video, which makes it so they're just like, I don't want to watch this because I don't want to sit through 3 minutes of ads just to get to the video. So it's kind of dumb. Can one of those days be a Denny's stream? Yes, we will go to Denny's during one of those days for shizzle. That's what I said, rule of two. I said that as well, but Scribe said technically yes, I was correct because I said British when I was last streaming with him. I'm like, I don't know if that's correct, and he's like, no, it is. So I think that's correct. But okay, hold on. My new job is calling and texting me, and so I'm going to respond to them real quick. Make sure my career is not in jeopardy at the moment. What kind of work did you start? I am restarting at Pepsi. I got a job at Pepsi again, and it pays much better than my current job. And it's really hard to get into tech right now because it's a very oversaturated market here in the state that I'm in. And so until I can do that, I'm going to go back to Pepsi and work for Pepsi. So. Did your chat not go through? What do you mean? What chat? Did you do a super chat and it didn't go through? I don't have anything. I don't think it charged you. And if it did, I'll make sure that I refund it to you, Tom. But yeah, sometimes it does that, especially if you're on mobile. It'll do it to me where it'll just like cut me out of the app and not send the super chat, and I have to go in and redo it. Hey James, welcome. Okay. Yeah, I'm not seeing it anywhere. I don't, James. I'm trying to break into it right now. I'm working my way through a tech certification at the moment, and I was hoping to get into this job where it's not tech. It's essentially a tech company, but you're just doing basically customer service and then utilizing that while I'm working on my certifications to pop into help desk IT within the company. And then from there, get into a full career in IT help desk and eventually other IT parts. But until then, like, you know, the job I was looking for, it didn't, it got filled, and so I have to wait for another opening at that company, because I have an in at that company. And so until I get a tech certification finished, I'm not like gonna try and find other jobs. But luckily this tech certification also has some stuff on networking and stuff, so you know, just need to spend some time doing that essentially, and, you know, fixing my LinkedIn and stuff, because my LinkedIn I haven't touched in a couple years. So, error, you already own this item? That's so odd. Hold on, I gotta catch up on something in Discord. I'm gonna open in the Discord. I'm gonna open it up for roster reviews, but it looks like there's something happening that I need to take care of, perhaps. So let me check on this. Okay, roster reviews are going live. For those of you who don't know how this works, can someone in chat throw out the Discord link? Our overall way of doing this is we go through people who have $10 memberships first, then people who super chatted next, and then people in Discord, and then people in chat. The likeliness of us getting to people in chat is basically 0, so Discord's your best bet, my friends. Grax, thank you for doing that. I'll swap that over to YouTube as well, so that way we have it on both sides. There's the Discord link. No, Storm, come back. I like dumb jokes. Please. Okay, let me take a look at this while you guys sign up. We'll throw something on. What do we got going on today? Do we have any event going on? Have I done this yet? No. I mean, it's footage, right? We've already red crated this, right? Yeah, we've red crated this. I'm still trying to decide if I want to actually purchase the episode pass. I know this is going to be riveting, guys. I will check on it in just a sec, Tom. Sweet. Looks like people have it taken care of. Okay. Worth it this time. With me, the problem I have the episode pass, because the episode pass is technically worth it basically every single time. Where's the episode track? Like, it's definitely going to be worth it every single time. The problem is, with this time, we're getting Captain Enoch and we're getting Death Trooper Peridia shards, and I already have them both, you know, relicked, obviously, because I went for Ahsoka Tano. And so it makes it a little bit less value overall to me. And so I'm just trying to justify it to myself. Honestly, I'll probably justify it to myself as soon as I get paid. Okay. Now let me check on... let me check on Tom's super chat, see if it popped up on my side. There we go. I had to remember where to find it. Yeah, it hasn't popped up on my side whatsoever. Well, when it does pop up, I'll refund it for you, Tom. Yep. Okay. I mean, to be fair, what happened to my screen? I love that. Okay. You unlock the episode pass. Congrats. Oh gosh. I've had it happen in this tab where my quests won't show up before and I just had to restart my game and do it, but I've never had that happen. Okay. Okay. I don't know, Tom. I couldn't tell you, but we'll try. We'll see what we can do. I love that so much. It's freaking great. Hello. Welcome, welcome, my friend. Can we get a couple General Kenobis? Tom, you're new to the damn elite. Can we get some General Kenobis for you for hello there? Mainly because endless chug. Dude, you're gonna make me chug so much things that are gonna be painful. Literally, since you made me chug all of those freaking bubbly things, I have not bought those bubbly things again. Just because every time I look at them, all I can think about is pain. Oh my gosh, Grax. Hey, nice live. Welcome, welcome. Nom nom nomicrons. Okay, let's hop into some roster reviews. Any super chat over $2 gets you into the queue. Really quick, are there any of our $10 members that haven't had their roster review for this month that want their roster review? That was weird. Okay. We have graphical to start. I have all three, Caleb. I'm part of the true 2% that fully invested into her and plan on Relic 9ing her. Storm, welcome to being damn awesome, my friend. Thank you. Hey, Josh Clark, welcome, welcome. It's graphical here at the moment. Oh, you are graphical. Yeah, see, I wouldn't have guessed. I don't know. There's something about Josh Clark, that name. It doesn't spark graphical in my mind. Do I have any Zeta order for Jabba? I unlocked him like 5 days ago, but with only 2 Zetas, I gave 1 to Bosch Leia. Yeah, so Bosch Leia first. Twitch is too delayed last time. Bosch first, and then I would probably suggest the Illustrious if you're using them on defense. Right? Yes. I would suggest Illustrious if you're using them on defense, and then probably Leadership. And then... probably I'd do his basic, then Crumb's Revenge, then Crime Lord, then Galactic Legend. Galactic Legend is like the last one you need for him. Like, yes, it makes his ultimate hit harder, but that's about it. Yeah, like that's the thing, is giving him his basic will get him his ult, which is why I think it's the top one for me after you do Illustrious and the Leader, because getting his ult, even if he's alone, can still steal banners and kill off people. So yeah, like this is what kind of gets you the opportunity to take out Bane and that type of thing. So, oof, Tom. Well, it sounds like you're having a lot of problems. Max abilities on each, on both bows. Oh gosh. No, I'm Dirty Dan. Okay, graphical. I literally just said your name immediately. What came to mind is mathematical from Adventure Time. Last we checked my roster, you advised to finish the Sith Trio and the Sith Empire, but we'll be behind both bundles as well as C. Not sure what to go for next after finishing Jabba. There's no Zori here, and you're not sure where to go after Jabba. Ray? You're what? 7, 14, 16 relic levels away? Not 16 relic characters, 16 relic levels away from having a Ray. I couldn't tell you. I couldn't tell you, person. I guess a solid finalizer team. I don't know. Plus, I got Star Killer I need to do. What do you mean by Star Killer that you need to do? Okay. Yeah. That's what you're going to do. You finish Jabba, you're going to relic your Star Killer. This should have already been done. You're going to relic your Star Killer, throw the Omicron on there as much conflict in you, and have a GL Killer squad in your roster. You don't even need a 4th and 5th. It doesn't matter. You just need a relic 5 your Star Killer. Drop that Omicron. You have a GL Killer. Great. I love that. after that, I want to see a Ray in your account. Part of that Star Killer farm. Is I want to see a Finn Zeta and a Zori with her Zeta in your roster. That Finn and that Zori is going to help you a ton in GAC. It's also going to get you through the Ray event really easily. Luckily, you have C3PO, so you're going to get through the Ray event very easily from top to bottom. Not just the first 3 tiers, but all 6 tiers are going to be a breeze for you. So go into Ray and finish Ray. After that, you'll have a good, solid defense of GLs, and you'll get the ones that are super close. After that, I'm going to go say JML, because JML is part of the Rebel Trinity, which will get you closer to Profundity, plus also... it's not Sith Eternal. It's not a GL that's kind of garbanzo beans in every single game mode, and like has niche uses. It's a GL you can use for all kinds of stuff. Plus, he's Conquest amazing. He's Proving Grounds amazing. He's great in all kinds of stuff. So JML is going to be your next farm, and then you'll finish up with Sith Eternal. So you're going to kind of bounce, you know, you're going to go, you know, into the Rebel Trinity with Java, out of the Rebel Trinity with Star Killer and Ray, back into the Rebel Trinity with JML, and then back out of the Rebel Trinity for Sith Eternal. How close are you to an Executor? How close are you to Razor Crest? I mean, Mommy Mandalore beats Lord Vader and JMK. Especially without the Plocron, which leaves this week. Oh, you're just waiting for the band bundle to come back. Yeah, then yeah, just follow that path and then wait for the band bundle to come back if that's the case. How does TIE Bomber and Piet factor into the Rebel Trinity? Like Vader, obviously, for Jedi Knight Luke, but Piet and TIE Bomber I'm failing to see. The Rebel Trinity is Leia, Jabba, and JML. And then they have the ship Profundity. That is the Rebel Trinity. Yeah, like you only need them at 7 star and then like gear 8, and you can get your Executor. And I would prefer you do that, but if you want to wait for a Lightspeed bundle, you can certainly wait for a Lightspeed bundle. Okay, I can see that. Yeah. I mean, yeah, I gave you the order of operations that I want you to go. BTLB Y-Wing needs to be worked on. Your Star Fortress needs to be worked on, as well as a comeuppance going in, back to that Zori. Yeah, I feel like your fleets are kind of one of the biggest things you're sleeping on overall. Like, you have a lot of Lightspeed bundles, but you haven't taken the time to finish a bunch of your fleets, and you definitely need to finish some of your fleets. As for order of GLs, I mean, I gave it to you: Jabba, Ray, JML, and then Sith Eternal. If you do Executor at some point, whenever you end up doing Executor, if you end up waiting for the Lightspeed bundle, if it's 7 months from now and Executor comes out, then great, do it after all of that. If it's, 2 months from now, then just stop what you're doing and work on Executor and Sith Eternal then, just because they're so close to each other that you might as well just finish both of them in a row. But yeah. Sounds good. Nice live. You have a great day. So yeah, make sure you're working on your tanks for your fleets, and whenever you have a moment, get your Executor. Like, literally the moment that that bundle comes back, get Executor. Okay, next up we have Wendigo. Oh my gosh, there's a chance that we could actually finish all the roster reviews today. Didn't we just do your roster review? Maybe I'm thinking of someone else who didn't finish. No, because they had a Relic 3 Supreme Leader Kylo Ren. You have a Relic 3 JML Jabba. Finish your Jabba, bro. Finish your GLs, please. Yeah, take a break, dude. Take a break. Take a break. You don't need to push another new thing into your roster. You need to solidify what you already have in your roster. Taking a break is going to give you time to get the Zetas you need for Jabba the Hutt. It's going to give you the time to give Zetas to other characters. It'll give you the time to relic up your Jabba the Hutt to Relic 7, JML to Relic 7. Take the time to relic, Zori, relic your Captain Rex, relic your Savage, like you're talking about. Take a break from major farms for a while. Like, you have a solid basis, and if you want something to work on after you've done that, I would say Profundity. It'll give you a little bit more time to get those Zetas as well. Take some time. You're gonna need it, because you're pushing from farm to farm, and this is a big thing that I'm seeing with the Lightspeed bundles, is people aren't taking a lot of time. There's Saber. There is Saber. We've talked about Saber. You start with your solos, and you look through your solos and side projects. Then you go through accessible teams and what you can get quickly. And then you go for the big project, and then you expand outwards, and then you review to see if there's anything you missed and anything you need to fix. People are just jumping from sab to sab to sab, and they're missing the You need to get the sab done, but you need to do the Saber. You need the bro. You need the Brother you need the Go get the It's just how it needs to work, dude. You need to take the time to finish your side projects. You're expanding outwards of, making sure that, your Captain Rex is finished. Your Zori is finished. Like your Jedi Knight Revan, you're taking time for that. That's great. Take a break from major projects for a while. I get that Leia's close. I was 4 requirements away from JML for months. 4 months to be exactly. I say 4 months, but it's an accidental pun. It was 4 months. For 4 months, I fixed my roster piece. I got into Kyber. I needed to expand outward my fleets. I needed to drop Zetas on some characters that I didn't have Zetas for at the time. I took a break from major farms. I did not farm JML, and I built outwards. So that's great. Wendigo. Take time, finish these other projects. JKCK, sure, sounds good. It's no Zetas to invest to get that character done, and then you get him, and you're gonna invest some Zetas into him himself. But that's basically it. It's not gonna be a hard farm that's gonna break your account. Leia, on the other hand, that's adding another 6 Zetas onto your account. That's going to be rough. Now, doing something like Profundity is also another one of those ones that, yeah, it's low enough that you can take some time, you can get some good Zetas on the way. So, yes, I'll see if I can't get a good infographic going, Astra. yeah, that's the big thing I'm seeing with this account, and that's the thing. We are doing members only roster reviews. Holy crap, Rain coming in with the 10 gifted memberships. Thank you, my friend. Congratulations, Nice Life, Rodrigo, Josh Conrad, Monty, Nick, Eric, Connor, Mandoff, Cizay, and Max the Cool for your gifted memberships. But thank you so much, Raiden. That is so generous. Thank you so much, my friend. Hi. The fact that you just gifted 10 memberships and don't have one yourself, I don't know, but that's so funny to me. Oh, it's amazing. Thank you, my friend. I really appreciate it. It's unfortunate because like a lot of like I went through in the members only roster review stream, and I was like sitting there and I'm like, I hate to do this, but like it's the same as the last person. You have a solid basis of a roster. You have 4 GLs. You have 2 defensive. You have 2 offensive. You have an executor in your roster. But you have a whole bunch of unfinished projects down here that I'd love to see get finished. You have so much from your Lightspeed bundles you could be taking advantage of. You have a General Grievous team that you just need to drop 2 Zetas and relic your General Grievous. Okay, Rain. Welcome to being damn amazing. Thank you, my friend. You truly are damn amazing. Oh gosh. But yeah, you have tons that you can work on. Astra coming in with another gift. Please do not resist. Gosh, guys, save it for the Damathon. Oh gosh, congratulations, Uok, on your gifted membership. But yeah, like General Grievous, Relic General Grievous, you drop a couple Zetas, you have a team right there, and you're just sitting there with not doing it. And so like a lot of these rosters I'm going to go through, I can tell you right now, with everyone getting Jabba right now with the Lightspeed bundles, you're at a point where you have Jabba in your roster. You're kind of done with the major priority like thing, which is getting a GL ship and getting a Jabba in your account. At that point, I need you guys to flesh out your roster. This is going to be a thing that I'm going to make a video on, because this, like, I feel like this is going to be all roster reviews over the next like couple of weeks. It's just people coming to be like, being like, what project should I start next? And it's like, none. Take a break. Spend some time. Get yourself some mods from the Job of the Hut event over the next couple of months and improve your modding. Take some time, finish some small projects, get your stuff done, maybe build something for your guild. You know, if you want a big project, something like Profundity or Leviathan to improve your account without costing Zetas, do that type of thing. It's gonna be the best thing possible. That's what you need to focus on. So. Holy shiz! Oh my gosh! Oh gosh, Rain coming in with the $100. Bro! Oh my gosh! I feel like we gotta play one of our songs at this point. Let's play the OG song for today. I told you that the Republic. Oh my gosh! Oh. Hundreds of senators are now under the influence. Yeah, Rain is making it rain, bro. You are amazing, dude. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Oh my gosh. That's wild, dude. Fear of this battle station. Any attack made by the rebels against this station would be a useless gesture. This station is now the ultimate power. Rain, you the real MVP. Technological terror you've constructed. The ability to destroy. Gosh, thank you, dude. Significant next to the power of the Force. Music for the cool ones. You want to buy some tent sticks? Always music for the cool ones, dude. I didn't even make you Relic HK. Don't tell some people. Dude. He seems so salty about the fact that it's now $10 for a Relic HK. And it's something I'm gonna rub in his face every collab from here on out. I really am. I'm so excited to rub that one in his face. Oh gosh. Oh, that's great. You, sir, in the words of Nooch Too Good, are a gentleman and a scholar. So Wendigo, does that make sense? Yeah, Wendigo, exactly. Probably gonna get JKCK profanity, then just hold on and relax. Yeah, absolutely. That's what I would do. Just take a break, take a breath, hold it until you pass out, and then once you've passed out, you can have peace. You know? Oh gosh, bro, Rain, you are amazing. As the last day of the Republic.
Did you come back to say you forgive me? Save my soul.
You gifted a sub as well, and it didn't go through? I gotta look at this real quick. Studio earn. Yeah, like Rain's showing up, memberships. Yeah, Susie showing up, Nice Life showing up. But nothing from you. I don't know. Like, Tom, yours is showing up in here, but the gifted one you did is not. I don't know why. If they do show up, and if I can do it, I will. Yeah, I guess it doesn't want me to get money from you, Tom. I guess I appreciate the sentiment, my friend. Yeah, it's definitely a video, Wendigo. I think I need to make. I think it's going to be on my list. Tomorrow's video is you're ruining your Zori. Because I'm really depressed by the what I saw in Swigo.gg recently. And so that's tomorrow's video, but I think Saturday's video is definitely going to be... Oh, no, Saturday's DFD. So Sunday's video will be a Lightspeed bundle. Stop going for the shiny thing, because that's one of the big things I'm seeing is, like, once you get Java, once you have a GL fleet, you are good. Stop chasing the shiny thing. Take a breather. I get it. You want to catch up, but you're going to harm your account. You could be in Kyber, no problem with your account and what you have in it, but instead you're just sitting there and sleeping on the teams that you have in your roster currently. So I definitely think that's going to be a video that I'll be making very soon. Is Biscuito here? Biscuito killer? Shiny good though. Oh gosh. Biscuito killer says got Lightspeed bundle from SLKR. Wait, that's not how he talks. Hold on. Got Lightspeed bundle for SLKR. Now working on him. Also, I just need BB-8 and Jedi Training Ray to Relic 7 so I can get to GL Ray. After that, I am thinking if I should work on GL Kenobi, GL Vader, or Executor. I will shoot you if you go GL Vader. I'm going to get Watt bundle because I'm already in a rote guild, focusing on Kenobi after Ray, because I already have the 2 Relic 8s and missing few characters. Dude, you guys have like trained my brain to see R8 as Rabid Beaver, and it's driving me nuts. Only need characters for the Executor and IG 2000 to 7-star, but I want to know what's best for my road ahead. Whoa there, Biscuito. You swore in my chat. It's Dam, D-A-M. This is the Beaver Dam, my friend. Fair. Wendigo, fair. Is Profundity shiny? I wouldn't say Profundity shiny. Yes, it does take relic levels, but it does not take Zetas, and Zetas a lot of the times is what a lot of these people are struggling with, are Zetas. And so that's why I'm suggesting it as an alternate farm. If you're really stuck on needing something shiny and you can't get rid of your shiny addiction, Profundity. But if you can get rid of your shiny addiction, take 4 months and just fix your roster, essentially. Yes, they're all like the crab from Moana. I'd rather be shiny. Okay. So you have Silker, and you're gonna finish Silker. Oh, bro. Oh, bro. Bro. Oh gosh, dude. Okay. Hey, Appley. Damn, being roasted. Oh gosh. Thank you, Tom, for hitting the Relic Savage emoji. Oh. Okay, so you're going to finish your SLKR 100%. That needs to happen, obviously, right? Relic 7 your SLKR, please. I'm glad that you have a Relic 4. That's easy to do for the ultimate, but please Relic 7 your SLKR. Next up, I want to see a Relic 5 Savage and a Relic 5 Wampa. Obviously, your Wampa's closer than your Savage, but you're going to do those two next. The next thing, because remember, Saber, we're looking at solos and side projects first, then accessible teams, then big projects. And so you're looking at solos and side projects, and so your solos are Wampa and Savage. These guys can solo teams. You already have Darth Vader with the Merciless on there, so Darth Vader can solo teams. That's great, but you're sleeping on a Wampa and a Savage. I do suggest the Wampa first regardless, just because this is overinvested, underinvested, and a Gear 12 Savage, or Gear 12 Wampa does nothing. Savage, you can at least put on the Treya team, and it'll still do something. Now, with the Relic 5 Savage, you can solo teams. You can also throw it with your Gear 12 Treya that you have here and take down JML. You don't want to sleep on this, my dude. So get those solos done. Now, accessible teams. We're looking at your accessible teams. You have a Finn right here. You're thinking about going for Rey. The first thing you want to do is go through to the accessible teams, which is a Finn Zori team. So you get the Finn Zeta. You get a Gear 9 2-star Zori. That's also going to carry you through the Rey event. That Zori with her 1 Zeta carries you through the first 3 tiers of the Rey event. So you're going to do that next. And then you're going to work on the big project of Rey. So that's kind of what you're doing from here forward. GL Kenobi, GL Vader, or Executor, yes. GL Vader, no. The requirements are good, the character's bad. That's the problem, and it's really high investment for an account that's this early. I don't suggest Lord Vader. JMK is also a hard sell for me, and the reason for JMK being a hard sell, yes, you're probably pretty close to JMK. But, and a very firm but, a very nice but it's a but, and that's the problem, is it's a but. But The Rebel Trinity connects to multiple GLs, whereas a JMK only connects to Lord Vader and GL Ahsoka Tano. The Bougie Bunch is expensive. We call it the Bougie Bunch for a reason. It is very expensive to get into, so I highly suggest going for the Rebel Trinity instead. Now, if you're close to JMK, you can get JMK, but if you don't have a cat in here, you're looking at a very expensive paperweight. Like, it can be taken down by gas. Like, it's just without your cat, team's garbage, and that's painful. So go for the Rebel Trinity. That's what you're going to be pushing for. Now let's check your Rebels currently. You don't have much in the way of things to start into the Rebel Trinity, but still start pushing towards Jabba. If the Shadows of the Empire Lightspeed bundle comes back around, pick it up. It's $10. Might be 15. I think it's 10. $10. You're getting a fleet. You're getting a whole bunch of characters that are the terrible characters for JML, and you'll be able to easily get JML. So if you're willing to drop a little bit of money, Shadows of the Empire Lightspeed bundle is going to be amazing for getting you into the Rebel Trinity. But for now, start farming towards Jedi Knight Luke and Jabba as your next big farm. I love the idea of GL Kenobi, but he's a paperweight without Cat. Lord Vader's a paperweight without Maul, and even with Maul, he's just a little bit of a heavier paperweight. So, but yeah, Executor should be your main focus right now, and then on the horizon should be pushing towards the Rebel Trinity. So, Cat bundle, easy fix. Yeah, if you're willing to spend $40. Even then, you're still going for a GL that doesn't connect to anything else. Although he is a PP, he's a passion project for a lot of people. A lot of people just love Kenobi, and I get that. I love Kenobi too. So, who should I start in the Rebel Trinity? The general consensus is Jabba. So Leia's the easiest one to get to. Jabba's the hardest one to get to, but if you get him first, it's really easy to go to either of the other two. And he also gives the best rewards. Leia gives the second best rewards out of it with events, and then JML gives the worst rewards out of it, but he does really good for conquest and things like that. And typically, if you buy a Lightspeed bundle, he's super, super easy to get. And so I would say Jabba or Leia, your choice, but I suggest Jabba. So, Gusty DJ, welcome, my friend. There is a Discord. If you go to that Discord, there's a section called Roster Reviews, and you can sign up there. Exactly, Con Warlock. It becomes a paperweight heavy enough to throw at someone when you you can hurt someone with it. Sounds good, Tom. You have a great day. I'll let you know if things pop through. But I mean, your membership popped through, so I assume the rest popped through. So I'll take a look at it and see if I can't get that fixed for you. 5-star executor, so I can't climb against Leviathan and other maxed executors. Should I save all my crystals to 7-star executor ASAP? I would, Zeno. I would. If you're struggling against that, absolutely I would. Because like that crystal income is something that you can't go without. So yeah, I would 100% do that. I need space, Jesus. And there's nothing wrong with a little pee-pee, Appley. I get it, my friend. I 100% get it. Goodbye there. Private Kenobi, would that be the proper response? That depends on your valuation of Bastila and Jolie Bindo. I really need extra Jedi, and it finishes off the counter for Malgus, the Jedi counter for Malgus for me. I have JML, and so having more Jedi splits is something that's going to be really nice for my account. And so the value of the Jedi Knight Revan bundle is mostly in that for me. And so yes, I'm buying the Jedi Knight Revan bundle just to relic those two characters. But For you, maybe it's not. And so it just depends on how much you value those characters at relic level. Nice, Astra. Yeah, I mean, Minor Gear 12 is still that value for me. Wait, is Ocean God here before I start his timer? Hello, Jelly Tsunami. How old is your account? Lord Zenith is asking. $2015? Have you been on and off, or is this just straight from 2015? Straight from 2015 would be surprising. You're gonna have to remind me how to do this math, because I don't usually look at this, because, you know, especially with like 2015 accounts, this isn't very accurate because you couldn't sim them for so much. Okay, Horse run 6,414 divided by 12 equals divided by 365, right? So 1 year and 4 months, essentially, of playing, which isn't quite correct, but sorry, that's not 1 year and 4 months. That's about 5 months. 1 year and 5 months. Yeah, but like mine's off because I didn't for most of level 65 to level 85. I did not do Galactic War because I couldn't get through it, because it was back when Phoenix was just starting to fall off is when I started playing the game, and so Phoenix just could not keep up with all the people who were like running their 3-star Bad Batch. And so I was just destroyed in Galactic War constantly. So you would be. You'd have an endgame account, Jelly Tsunami, but here we are. You're still getting an endgame account pretty quickly thanks to Lightspeed bundles. So, just got gifted the Jabba and the Tusken bundle, so I'm on track to probably getting Jabba and Kenobi in the same month. Very nice. Afterwards, should I just flesh out some teams or go for another big farm? I mean, I think you should flesh out some teams to start. Like there's not a ton down here that I'm like, oh no, our table, it's broken. Like there's not a ton in here, but there's definitely some stuff. Like I'd love to see your Grief actually relict instead of just being at Gear 13. You know, I'd like to see your Marin finish, your Sith Empire. I don't know if you're buying the bundles, but this definitely needs to be finished. This is depressing. So yeah, I definitely think you have some fixing to do in your roster that I would do first. Like, you know, get your General Skywalker done, for instance. That'd be a great time to do that, is after you finish those two. So I would do that first. Now, as for a next big project, there's plenty that you can do, of course. Leviathan is going to be probably one of the best things that you could put in this roster to make sure you get yourself some wins. But, like, honestly, you could float on Jabba, Kenobi, and these other GLs for as long as you need to. I'd start pushing outwards. And so I'd build some teams, finish your gas, and then maybe get Mommy Mandalore. You're kind of at that point where if you can get Mommy Mandalore, push your way into a new guild, it's going to give you more of a push than basically anything else. So Mommy Mandalore, JKCK is kind of what I'm looking at. The amount of Chirotechs that you get from from a guild that's doing Zepho and that type of thing is insane on the value scale. I haven't bought Chirotech since I got into the current guild that I'm in, and I just did Jabba and Leia in the same day, and I've done every single new character that's come out leading up, or not Leia, sorry, Jabba and Ahsoka, and I've done every single character leading up to Ahsoka without spending a single bit on Chirotechs, and I still have 100 of one Chirotech and 50 of the other Chirotech left over at the end of all of that. Plus I still have plenty of get 2 and get 3 to just keep picking these up. And so getting yourself into a guild that's Mando ready and Zepho ready is honestly going to be one of the biggest things that helps you at this point with where you're at. And so I would say you're kind of at a point in your roster where I want to see I want to see your Queen's Men looking sexy. I want to see the Paw Patrol being worked on. I want to see you finishing all of your teams and fleshing out your roster. That's what I want to see in this account. You are at that point where you should be pushing outwards and trying to get as much value squeezed out of your account, because getting another GL's not going to really help you as much as probably getting an assault battle. So Grief Karga is just gear 13. Maybe I'm looking at the wrong person. I could have sworn it was Grief Karga. Was my screen glitching, or was I glitching? Is this the right roster that we're even looking at anymore? We can check. Yeah, Bo-Katan Kryze. Yeah, I guess I was crazy when I looked at Grief Karga. I could have sworn Grief Karga didn't have the number below him. Maybe I'm crazy. I was glitching right there. So you're good right there. But regardless, you know, higher relic, you know, you get your Marin done, you push your Daka up, because that's who needs to be high relic. You push your Savage to relic 5, you know, 7 on your Kursant and Bosch Leia after you get Jabba done. Like, there's plenty to work on in here. Finishing your Zori, yeah. Finishing your Nihilus. I didn't even see that the first time. Nihilus. Yeah, work on the Paw Patrol, bro. Paw Patrol's great. Yeah, like I literally have enough enough get 2 currency and enough raid currency that I don't struggle with gear 12 anymore. I don't struggle with things like at all. Like it's super easy. So yeah, I highly suggest getting into a better guild, and that requires Mommy Mandalore and Zepho. If I would do Mommy Mandalore first, she's a great team to have in your roster. She's going to help your guild's territory wars, help your guild's territory battles. But on top of that, she's also going to get you into a good guild, and then you can be like, I promise I'll be Zepho ready soon, and you can get into a guild like I did. So chips. Yes, your tanks are rough, my dude. Okay, I'm already worried. Yeah, you have some fleets to work on for sure. If I were to give you 2 fleets that are like high value fleets, these have always been in the top area of fleets, and they still are today. The Malevolence is incredible. Like, this is not only a good defense, like, so the nice thing about Negotiator and Malevolence is A tier on defense, A tier on offense. A Negotiator is A tier on defense and S tier on offense, with the addition of the Marauder. And so, like, these teams have just not unvalued at all. Like, I still use these teams constantly to pull off all kinds of shenanigans. I love using my Malevolence to clean up fleets if I need to clean up for, like, a GL fleet. I almost always use Malevolence. This fleet takes down Profundity. Like, there's so much value here and in the Galactic Republic fleet that I wouldn't be sleeping on those. So those are the 2 that I'm going to say get working on. Get crack-a-lacking on. My main struggle is just store refreshes. Rain, you are so right, dude. Like, I was literally, until I started buying Omicrons from the weekly shipments, I was starting to get to the point where my get 3, I just wasn't playing the game often enough, like getting all the shit, the refreshes, that I was not getting enough Kairos out of it, because I was just like, I don't have the time to get on every couple of hours and hit the store. And so I'm like, I've got way too much get 3. I'm going to start hitting the cap. This is not good. So I start buying Omicrons from the weekly shipments. And that's a great feeling, to feel like I can waste 3,000 get 3 a week. That's awesome. I love that. How many stars is a rogue guild? Or how many stars in row is a good guild? Don't look for row. Look for Mando ready. Because if they're going for Mandalore ready, that means they're a guild that's working together and working towards things. Because, you know, you could get into a guild that's doing 33 stars, and it's just because they're all super large accounts, and they all just, you know, are good at dropping their stuff and leaving. But if you can get into a good active guild and you are willing to be active yourself, you can get so much more out of a guild than getting into a guild that has, you know, 33 stars and just deploys. Like, find a good guild that's either raid focused or Mandalore focused. That's what you're looking for a good guild. Your current guild around 400 million, is that low? Not necessarily low, but if you get Bo-Katan, you could swing your way into a 500 million guild, no problem. And you would, yeah, you would have zero problems on ever having any problems with get 2, get 3 ever again. Hey, Kate. I'm trying to figure out if your name's like Catherine, and so the pun's on the Cath part, if your name's Kate, and it's on the second part. In that case, it'd be like Catholic Kate or something. I don't know. Catho, okay. Sounds good. Been watching your videos a lot on YouTube. I love your theory and crafting. Why, thank you. I appreciate it. Now I know what to call you, too. I'm just going to call you Catho. I'm not going to attempt the name. I apologize. Sounds good, Wendigo. You have a great night, my friend. Yeah, 500, yeah, lots of 500 million guilds out there where 15 people don't deploy. Yes, finding an active guild. That's why I say, you know, looking for raid focus, looking for Mandalore focus. That's really the thing you're looking for, because like I've been in a guild where, you know, I found a C-Pit guild back when C-Pit was a thing, because I was trying to find a C-Pit guild right after I got SLKR, because I was going to go for Executor, and I really needed the Relicate materials, and the only way you could get Relicate materials back then was from the C-Pit. And so I was trying to find a C-Pit guild, and the guild that took me was like 30 active members, 20 non-active accounts, and like they'd get on like once every 3 days. I'd get C-Pit materials, and so I stayed for a while, but the moment that I could, I got out of there, because it was just so rough desiring to play the game, because you didn't have a community that was working with you. It was just a community of people who barely played. It just did not feel good. You don't find derelict guilds. As much as it's nice if you can weasel your way in early, even then, like, I'd rather you have a guild that fits you, even if it's a little above you. Going way above you just to get into a derelict guild can end up actually harming your account and your will to live, essentially. So, hey, senality, I'm gonna call you. Welcome, my friend. Soul, that's right. I was like, I'm trying to remember what you told me last time. It's Soul. Okay. Thank you, my friend. Beaver, I call that bragging. What bragging? Dude, when I monologue, my brain shuts off and I don't remember anything I say. Like, every time someone references something I say, I'm like, maybe I said that. I could be wrong. Crazy to think that I miss C-Pit. I don't. I really don't miss C-Pit. Back when C-Pit around, everyone was a douche. Like, trying to find a C-Pit ready guild, it was going around and they're like, why do you think that you deserve our one C-Pit guild in our Discord? Why do you possibly think that you deserve to be in that guild? I'm like, dude, C-Pit's not that hard. You just suck at the game and you're not willing to build teams for your guild. Like, everyone was a douche about it and it drove me nuts. Do Darth Revan and Malak need Chirotech? Yes. It is a total of 500 dark side, 400 light side Chirotech between Jedi Knight Revan, Darth Revan, and Malak. We did the math the other day. Oof, Hondo. Okay, sounds good, Jay plays. Yeah, fair, Catho. I highly suggest getting the Jabba first before you like take a ton of time to do it. But once you have that Jabba, yeah, I think filling out teams is one of the most important things you can do. But how is it you had so many Kairos from your good guild? Because you get 70 every 2 weeks of each type from Rote, because you get 20 from Zepho of each type, and then you get 50 of each from your Mandalore. And then on top of that, you're getting so much from your stars of the guild events that, like, literally I just purchase these every single time I get on. And I still have plenty. I'm at 7,000 Mark III right now. And, like, I'm just going to keep sitting here and purchasing these every time I open the game. Like, it's just all I do. Yeah, that's so the C pit is the challenge Rancor raid. It was the challenge pit raid. Catho, welcome to the damn community, my friend. So you had to have, was it Relic 3 or Relic 5 for it? I can't remember. It was some level of Relic level for it to be able to use any characters in it. Oh, and using your Prime subscription. Thank you, Catho. I appreciate it, my friend. Welcome to the damn elite. But yeah, and like its meta was so wonky. One of the top teams for damage was Rey-led Jawas. Like, it was so wild. You could use anyone in it, but it was just awful because you had to build these super specific teams that were super wonky. You had to build Padme just to get anywhere. That's the reason that my Padme has 2 Zetas on her and she's at gear 12 right now, is just because I was building her for C-Pit for my guild back like 2.5 years ago. So, like, yeah, I'm glad it's gone. The new raid system it is rough for a lot of players. Because, you know, you have to chase the new raid every time. But that being said, the fact that you can get into basically any guild and they're doing the newest raid and getting you Relic 8 materials is so valuable nowadays. So valuable. Ray Jawas is goated. What do you mean? Fair, Storm. Fair. is so faction locked. I don't know. I feel like we're kind of opening up a bit. I like it. You know, like baby Cal fits in so many teams. There, like, yes, there's the top end of the game is very faction locked. Obviously, you know, we're getting Ahsoka Tano, and they want to make sure that they don't accidentally have Ahsoka Tano ending up on a seer team, right? So they do have some faction locking there, but overall I feel like we've gotten a lot of characters that are very plug and play. You end up with things like you know, oh, I've got Bane, I can throw him with any Sith, but hey, if I put him with Malik, I can go up against JMK and they'll insta kill the Malik because there's a higher threshold for you know, who it'll target. You know, you look at baby Cal, you look at Hermit Ezra, we have these characters that just fit in so many teams and you can kind of plug and play them. He fits in Unaligned Force User, he fits in Jedi, and he lifts up all these different factions. And so I feel like there's still a good amount of like plug and play viability with a lot of the new characters, but I do miss the weirdness. Like I miss there, like right as the raids were ending, someone figured out that if you have Darth Vader, Wat Tambor, Shaak Ti, Hermit Yoda, and I don't remember who the fifth was. I don't, but they could solo the Sith Triumvirate raid. They could go through the entirety of the Sith Triumvirate, and it was wild. And I loved seeing that. You're right. There is a little bit missing, but I do feel like we have a good amount of, like, I'm sitting here, you know, playing with Hermit Ezra, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I can throw this with Jedi Knight Revan, and I can kill a Jabba for full banners. I love that so much. So. Okay, sounds good, Jay Plays. C with the funk is still fun. Dude, I love the weird C stuff. And the fact that C can beat Ahsoka makes me real happy. I'm glad I could help, Johnny. Yes, SLKR could solo the raid. But back then, you have to keep in mind that SLKR, who is by all accounts a very easy GL to get, with the raid, or not the raid, with the... Technically, yes. With the raid as it was, and with the gear as it was, it took 1 year and 3 months to get SLKR. Nowadays, you can get Jabba in just over 1 year. That's how much changes have happened in the free-to-play environment since then, since when I started. It went from SLKR taking 1 year and 3 months to being Jabba takes just over 1 year. That means you're going for Jedi Knight Luke and getting all of that stuff done, and then going for Jabba, and that takes only a little over 1 year free to play. So we have improved in the game a lot since then. Back then, SLKR was a pain in the butt to get to. I loved using SLKR to solo the Sith Triumvirate raid, though. That was one of the most fun things I did in the game. The JML Journey Guide, yeah. Dude, SLKR would thrive in any raid, dude. That's the reason that they started doing the new raid environment, is to stop SLKR from destroying every raid. Because anytime you have any type of long form content, SLKR is gonna ramp so much that it doesn't matter, and he'll just kill everything in one hit. Like, we saw it in the Conquest. When Conquest, they did the testing for the B1 raid, where they had the B1s, and like, you know, you could end it at any time, and it was like, oh, kill 700 stacks of B1s. I do it in 2 battles because SLKR would ramp so high that he insta-kills everything every swipe, and so then I would just sit there and have SLKR just constantly in Ultimate and just leave it to basically go, and I'd do it in 2 battles. Like, yeah, it's There's a reason that SLKR is not part of a raid, and probably will never be part of a raid again. 3 more Jabba Rex to go. Heck yeah, Con Warlock. Okay, this is Jay Plays. He is driving currently, but we're gonna do this for him real quick. He's still listening. Going for JMK, followed by Jabba, Leviathan, Leia, JML, Profundity. Holy crap.
Brothers will do fine.
Sounds good, Otto. We will do you right after this one, my friend. Thank you for the 5 pounds. Going for JMK, followed by Jabba, Leviathan, Leia, JML, Profundity. Goodness gracious. Oh, gosh. Okay. Got it. Paw Patrol until Relic 7, and then hopefully eventually Relic 9. Jay Plays, what are you doing, my dude? Hey, no shiny. Jay Plays, what are you doing, my dude? What are you doing? What are you doing? Oh. That hurts, dude. The fact that you have a Relic 1 Jedi Knight Luke and a Relic 1 Starkiller, and the Starkiller has no Omicron, is painful. Like this, in the current playing, if you were to just get yourself a Starkiller Cron, this beats every GL. Even without the Starkiller Cron, this still beats every GL. It cleans up like all of the GLs. It beats like half of them. Like, Starkiller is, yeah, that's way too much development on Starkiller. Yeah, you're right. This should be Gear 1. Like, yeah, dude. Oh, that hurts that you gave up that close. Like, oh, hold on, hold on. See if I can find this. Oh, come on. No, nothing. I'll cut it and I'll make it a part of my soundboard. Yeah, I'm gonna cut it and find it for my soundboard. I need the Krennic meme of just, we were this close. Oh gosh. Then save up your crystals, dude. You spend 1,000 crystals, and it'll fund your carbonite circuit boards for a month, my dude. The mining meme. I'm thinking Director Krennic, you know, make it topical. Your last Omicron went to Quadme. Oh gosh, dude. I mean, congratulations, the episode pass is here with the new Omicron stuff. You can get 5 Omicrons a week. That's, I mean, let's see, that's what? An Omicron every month, right? That's an Omicron every month? Heck yeah, I'll take that any day. Especially considering that doesn't even include the ones that you get from the pass itself. Like, oh, dude. Yes, exactly, Nova. Exactly. Okay, yeah, I mean, Jabba, absolutely. And then Leviathan. I would halt on Leviathan and take some time and finish some stuff, dude. Like, yes, I like the idea of the Leviathan, but, like, you know what I mean? Just Just finish some stuff first. You know, get your Sith Empire finished. Get your Star Killer finished. I want that Star Killer finished like now. Get your Zori finished. You know, take some time and finish some stuff that you have in your roster kind of ready to go before you move on to Leviathan. It's not a whole bunch, but fix what you do need to. Oh, bro. Relic 5 Wampa with no Omicron. This is why we don't push new content this early in an account. You're going to constantly be out of Omicrons if you keep pushing new content. Dang, bro. Oh my gosh, you have the Finn Omicron? Oh. Oh. Okay. No more shiny for you. I'm revoking your shiny privileges. Stop going for new stuff. Gungan's cool. Love it. I love the fact that it's in your roster. That's cool. But bro, please stop going for new content. Go for efficiency, please. I'm begging you. Shut up, Storm. If you're gonna throw a Finn Omicron on Finn, you better be willing to Relic 8 your entire Finn team. Oh gosh. I mean, to the Cal lead Omicron is one of the only Omicrons that I would say go for territory battles. Oh, that's rough, Jay Plays. Have you put him up for adoption yet? I would consider it. Like, I don't know. Yeah, the Mirakomi is another one that I could definitely see people doing, especially considering all the special missions that are involved with it. I can see that one too, Rain. You make a good point. Yeah, immediately up for adoption. There is no other option. There is no other option but adoption. Oh gosh. How many 1-dot mods does that account have? I don't know what account we're talking about actually at this point. Resistance team without any raise and Zori Bliss, just competitive and bronze team at the moment. For a good resistance team without any raise and Zori Bliss. Well, what are you referring to, Catho? I can show you the perfect split for like Ray, you know, Ray and Zori. But like, unless you're doing a Zori Ray split, you're not gonna make another good team. What are you doing this stream? I am doing roster reviews, Steve-O. Oh, there is no ones, Catho. Yeah, unfortunately there isn't one. Now, if you want to do a full split, here's my suggestion. New tab. Okay, so here's my suggestion. If you want to split up your resistance as much as possible, if you're trying your best to get as much out of your resistance as possible, here's what you're going to do. So you're going to go unaligned force user, and you're going to make an unaligned force user Ray team. And so you're going to do something, we're going to get rid of you. We're going to do something like this with this. Let's see, where is she? There we go. So you're going to do something like that, right? And then you're going to do a resistance, and you're going to do JTR with BB-8, R2-D2, and then Holdo, and then honestly any fifth. Any fifth will work. I'm just gonna throw Stick Ray in here just for fun. And then your third one is going to be Resistance as well, obviously. And you're gonna go Finn. And then you're going to go Resistance 0 Finn, Resistance 0 Pose, Zori, Rose, Tico. And there's your 3 squads that you can make. This is the best that you could possibly do for splitting up your resistance as much as possible. But it basically requires that you make Ray into another team. You either do Unaligned Force User or you do Galactic Republic Ray. Both of these work. You can also do Scoundrel Ray and disseminate a Dash team into it. Galactic Republic and Dash are not nearly as good as the Unaligned Force User version. But then you end up having 3 teams. Are these good teams? No. But are they teams? Yes. Any roster roasting? We do have a stream coming, and I don't get to say which stream it is, but one stream that we do when we do roster reviews, it will be all roasts, and no one will know until after they've signed up. Yes, Trey, a $100 donation. Rain decided to make it rain because he is an amazing person. Oh, imagine almost putting GL Ahsoka in instead of Cat. Dude, there's like 5 Ahsokas at this point. Should I get GL Tano? The answer is no for almost everyone in this game. It was a reward from our last like mini Damathon that we did. It was a reward for it, and so yeah, we will be choosing a random stream where I'll just roast every roster instead of doing it. And so keep an eye out. It'll be before the next Damathon, so you know it'll be between now and the 26th. So what if I decide to ignore you? You can certainly do it. As I've always said when I do roster reviews, if you need to do a PP, if there's a passion project that's important to you, even if it's a very large PP, go for that very large PP. I get it. Some people are, you know, they're those people that they just need a really large PP, and I get it. I get it. Ignore the random guy on the internet and go for the PP. I 100% understand it. Oh my gosh, Rain. Rain coming in with another 10 gifted memberships. Oh my gosh, dude. You are insane. Oh, we're playing another song for you, my dude. We'll play another one of our songs. Let's do the Bounty Hunter one. My gosh. Congratulations, Dylan, Yorkshire Cowboy, Dale Brooks, Lucas, Weenie, Peter, Ethan, Kurt, the Pope of Pineapples. Dude, we had the Pope here? And he's of pineapples? And then Andreas Bjorkman. That's a dope name, Bjorkman. I love that. Congratulations to your place in the damn elite. Oh my gosh, Rain, you are amazing, my friend. Thank you so much.
Is it friendly advice or a threat?
Oh gosh. Big passion project energy from Rain. Exactly, Nova. Oh gosh.
What else did he say?
He said you were the best in the parsec.
Catho, the best way to get a roster review is through the Discord. If you don't have Discord, I highly do suggest Discord. This game runs on Discord. Like, Discord's like one of the best things in the world for finding a good guild. It'll help your account more to get into Discord than it does spending money in the game, honestly. But yeah, if you want to join on there, we take them as we see them in the roster review section, so we just go top to bottom.
I gave you my word.
But J plays. I mean, JMK, if that's your goal, then sure, yeah, go for it. Then Jabba, roast my roster. I can't wait. Okay, Epsilon, you're right after Otto. But yeah, go for JMK. But please, for the love of all that is holy, I want you to finish your Star Killer like now. Once you finish your Jabba, I want you to take a break and just, you know, finish some side farms. And then, you know, circle back around and you can go for Leviathan, 100%. But you're like, here's the thing. You're complaining about signal data, You're complaining about signal data, but you're relic aiding your GLs. You're taking the Queen's Men to relic 9. You're going in and you're relic, you know, you're high relicking unaligned force user characters who don't necessarily need to go up. You're high relicking a lot of stuff. You're looking for the Paw Patrol. A lot of this feels like you're kind of causing yourself some pain just by going things that are too early for your account. So go for the Jabba, finish the Jabba, and then if you want to go for those projects, take the time, go for the Paw Patrol, but stop going for big projects in the meantime and just go for the Paw Patrol and finish that up. You know, take some time and do that type of stuff if you're struggling this bad. And then, you know, when you're ready, continue on to Leviathan. Continue on to Leia. Yes, you can go that route, but like you're pushing yourself really, really hard. So that's what I would do, my friend.
You have a keen ear.
If you're playing So Go without Discord, I question how you get anywhere. Honestly, yeah, it gets rough if you don't have Discord. If you're looking to play like casually, it's fine. Like you know, that's what my roommate does. My roommate plays casually, doesn't need his it doesn't need, you know, he doesn't need to jump in a Discord. He doesn't like getting pinged or anything. He just got into a guild that's lower than where he's at, but it allows him to feel good because he's able to help carry the guild, and he's able to play casually and enjoy himself. And I get that, you know, be happy with wherever you are and whatever you prefer. So Milton popping over to Twitch for a second. Hey, Popa Pineapples, welcome, welcome. Mara Jade's my favorite character. Hey, there's nothing wrong with the little peepee. I mean, Mara Jade's one of my favorite characters, too. Hi there, poopers. Come here. I know, you just woke up. Climb. Big stretch. Big stretch. Climb. Come on, climb. I know, you're tired. Climb. Chair. Yeah, you know chair means treat. See, I love Mara Jade as well because this is my puppers, Mara. Hi, here, poopers. Mwah. Yeah, Mara Jade's one of my favorite characters. I named my dog after her. So there's a reason that I went for Star Killer. She was dead asleep, dude. She was dead asleep. I'm sorry, poopers. I love you. It's actually got poopers. Okay, down. Come on, down. Jate. Ezra Scritcher, I love that so much. Oops, dead. Coming in the $1. Okay, well, I guess we're gonna give Mara some more treats. Sure. Jate, good girl. Good poopers. Paw. Jate, other paw. Other paw. I know you're tired. Other paw. Jate, good girl. Good girl. What has he got, poopers? Pip. Pip. Okay, down. Oh my gosh.
I smell.
I can buy the good girl treats. Coming with the $50. No, you're gonna stay here, Mara. Sit. Okay, we're gonna work on your newest trick. Are you ready? Joseph, welcome to being damn awesome, my friend. Thank you. Oh my gosh, you guys are insane. Okay. You ready? I knew. We're still working on you with this. Okay, mask. There you go. Good poopers. And we have Marmar Binks, guys. Hey there, poopers. I know. You see me? Hi there, poopers. I love you. Good poopers. Good poopers. Jate, good girl. Good girl. Hip. Hip. Good girl. Hip. Oh yeah, good poopers. Is it you? You are a good poopers. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Love you. Thank you, Rain, for the $50. Mara appreciates it as well, don't you, poopers? I love you. I love you. Did Rain win the lottery? I don't know, but he's being super generous today. We're going one more song. Oh gosh. Thank you for the generosity, everyone. You guys are awesome. Animal abuse, that's what's happening. Nah, she's fine. I mean, she's gone from being terrified of the Jar Jar mask to being completely fine with it because I've worn it so much. And now she'll wear it herself. She doesn't love wearing it, but hey, she gets treats after, and she knows that. Oh yeah, God, poopers. She is such a cuddly pooper. She is like the most cuddly, just anxiety-ridden dog you'll ever meet. You yell at her and she breaks out in hives. Like, I'm not even joking. Like, I have a picture of her breaking out in hives from when I first got her, and it was because I had yelled at her. And I thought she was having an allergic reaction. I was like panicking. I was calling my dad. Like, it was bad. Not gonna have any left of the new Lightspeed bundle coming out. I normally watch streams on TV where it's inconvenient, so I have to make up for a month or two at a time when I'm actually on my laptop. Well, I appreciate it, Rain. Thank you, my friend. Can we get Mara to make a song? I actually, one of my artists has been talking about he has some ideas for a song for Mara. And so we do have a Mara theme perhaps coming soon. So Rain is part of the 2%. Fair enough, Parallel Bradley. Don't go into debt for me by any means. She's a German short-haired pointer. So they're typically bird hunting dogs. They're really tall and lanky. But they turn into little jelly beans when they lay down. It's really cute. Here, let me see if I can find a picture real quick of her laying down. One day after all Lightspeed was released, what an evil plan by CG. Dang, I need to get that bundle. That's so nice. Okay, here we go. There's a damn pet section. Where's the damn pet section? I'll post it in Discord.
I warn you not to underestimate my power.
I know there is good in you. The Emperor hasn't driven it from you fully.
Yeah, so let me show you this, guys.
That was why you couldn't destroy me.
Your overconfidence is your weakness.
Hello there.
Your faith in your friends is yours.
Yeah, like look at this, dude. These are hives on her legs. You see these bumps from her being yelled at. She is such an anxious poopers. I feel so bad. Like anytime she just gets nervous constantly, and you just gotta, like, you know, give her a good hug. But when they curl up, they're really lanky and they're tall, skinny, and lanky. But when they curl up, they turn into this little jelly bean. Like, it's just a little ball. Like, it's so weird. She loves being uncomfortable, it feels like, because she's always laying down in weird angles like this. And it's just like, how do you physically do that? I don't get it. But yeah, that's Mara for you. Yeah, Eskimo, one day we'll get that. Beaver, did you get my money? I don't know. It hasn't shown up in the super chats over here, but I have to go and sign into my YouTube studio to check if it's over there yet. If anyone's considering the $9.99 hyperdrive bundle, wait until the double drops or bonus drops are left so you get more bang for your buck. Wait until the double drops or bonus drops are live. Oh, because of the energy. I was like, you're not going to get anything extra out of the hyperdrive bundle. Yeah, for the extra energy, yes. Also, keep in mind, for those of you who are like rough on like carbonite circuit boards and bronzium wiring, if you haven't bought the hyperdrive bundle already, buy the hyperdrive bundle for $10. It gives you so much gear to turn into carbonite circuit boards and bronzium wiring. So. And they do the walk of shame. See, Mara, if she thinks she's in trouble, her whole body starts to shake. And like it's weird because like sometimes like she hasn't done anything and like she'll just sit there and shake. And like for instance, you know, she had like a little thing between her like her paws. She had like a little thing that like it was like a zit basically that had grown and she'd been licking it, and so I told her not to lick it and that type of thing. And then the next day while she was walking around, it popped. And so it like excreted, you know, a whole bunch of like, you know, pus and stuff between her paws. And like as soon as it popped, just her whole body started shaking, thinking she was like in trouble. And I'm like, no, you are fine. You are fine. And so I had to like sit there with her and like just speak calmly and just pet her until she calmed down. I'm like, you are fine. You are fine. And then I cleaned it up and like, you know, got rid of all of it and that type of stuff. Like she is such an anxious poopers. I mean, it comes, $10 comes with 10 Zetas as well as all the other stuff. It also comes with crystals. I mean, I don't have it on this account because I already purchased it way back when they dropped the, when they dropped the double gear. I bought it so that way I could get more signal data before the signal data was, or not signal data, more bronzium wiring and carbonite circuit boards before they like, you know, devalued because double gear. So yes, ally codes are going in the Discord. We'll let that boot up over there. Okay. Anyways, yeah, Jay plays. Basically, yeah, keep going what you're doing. JMK is not bad. I do think you need to take a break after Leviathan, finish some stuff. Starkiller should be finished sooner rather than later. Your next Omicron needs to go on him. That is a GL killer squad that you're sleeping on. 100% something that you should be pushing your way into. I don't see a problem with your overall farms. I'm just worried about the speed at which you're going through farms, and I think you need to take a second, take a step back, and give yourself some time. And I think your crystals, you know, should be going towards signal data and that type of thing, even at the cost of other like farming of, you know, 7-star characters, especially because you obviously don't have enough stuff going around. And so like taking a break and not doing crystal refreshes for regular energy and just making sure you're doing more cantina energy each day to do signal data, or like, you know, that type of thing, you know, using your energy instead of trying to get 7 stars, trying to push it into other things, I think might be a better idea. So I'm just a little worried by how fast you're going, because when it comes to going fast, essentially if you go too fast, it's kind of a conundrum. If you spend money to get gear up to a certain level, you are then going to have to spend money to get Zetas and to get mods and to get, you know, signal data, to get the stuff to get them to relic level. Like, the more that you spend, the more that you have to spend to be able to keep up with your own spending, which is just stupid. It's awful. So overall, with the Lightspeed bundles, people are kind of falling into that, where they're purchasing the Lightspeed bundles, and now there's so much that they're close to that they're just constantly pushing for new things, but they need to take a break, you need to take a breather, and they need to farm some of these things and finish stuff slower. I know you got a whole bunch quickly, but we need to take the time to finish things slowly. I started playing 3 months before they did that change. Love the game fast-paced. Oh yeah, it's so much better now. It is one of the best changes they've ever done to this game. Let's see. Let's pull up the hyperdrive bundle. Yeah, so just looking at this, I mean, 2,000 crystals, 2,800 is 20 bucks. And so, you know, just looking at the crystal income that you're getting from buying the hyperdrive bundle right now, you immediately get the equivalent in that. But you're also getting zetas, you're getting omegas, you're getting, you know, fleet arena currency, you're getting 500 of each energy, you're getting 100 of each kairos, which is $20 worth of Kyrotech right there. You're getting a whole bunch of stuff you can turn into signal, or not into signal data, into relic pieces. Like you have so much here that you can utilize. On top of, if you have any of these characters not at 5 stars, they immediately go to 5 stars, and same with the ships. If you don't have any of these, like if you're starting out with a fresh account, you immediately have like a bunch of the ships you need for, like, you know, finalizer, executor, things like that. So hyperdrive bundle is a great value right now. If you want to wait for the double drops, you certainly can, but regardless, you're going to have great value from this right now. I don't know, Nova. That's less of a me problem and more of a you guys problem. I'm not good at making memes myself, aka I don't have time to make memes. I would love to make memes. I don't have time to make memes because I do this channel. That is for you guys to post memes. And so that sounds like you guys need to, you know, drop some more memes in there so that way you can entertain me in my very little free time. Don't forget about my roast. Yes, next up we're doing the 2 paid for roster reviews. So yeah, someone mentioned double drops are coming in December. I don't know the dates or anything. If anyone has that information, please let me know where you found it, and we can pull it up and take a look at it. But I've heard this thing. I'm guessing it's Swigo event server, but I don't know. Swigo new summary, Lightspeed bundles. Bonus drops, some sort of bonus drops available from January 2nd to January 5th. Double drops will be 26th to 28th. There you go. So during the Damathon is when we'll have double drops. Yeah, so there you go. Yeah, I mean, circulate memes 100%. I do love it when someone makes a meme, though, that's, like, specific to a stream or something like that. It's always fun. But, yeah. Yeah, we don't know what the bonus drops are. Bonus drops, let's see, who's the newest character? Ahsoka Tano? It'll be bonus drops for... I'm trying to think of who it could be. I'm going to probably say it'll be Peridia Patrol. I'm going to say it's going to be Peridia Patrol characters. And then if you have them at 7-star, it'll give you extra. I don't think it'll be Gungans. I think it'll be Paw Patrol. It'll either be Paw Patrol, or it could be the Balin Skull requirements. I'm going to say either Paw Patrol or Balin Skull. I'm going to guess Balin Skull. Now I'm thinking about it, I think Balin Skull's the more likely of the two. Because Paw Patrol, they're already capitalizing on people spending money for it. And so I think they're looking for a way to capitalize on people spending money on the Balin Skull requirements. That's probably what they're going to do. They're probably going to go for Balin Skull. So. Hey, Abaj, welcome, welcome. Be right before his next time around in end of January. Yeah, there you go. Okay, there's that. Okay. Gosh, Rain, you're insane, dude. Just scrolling back up to try and find the super chats, but bro, thank you so much for your generosity. Okay, this is Otto. Beaver, you gave me a review maybe a year ago. Think it's time for an updated one if possible. Otto, you still here in chat? So we can give you a wonderful roster review. I predict the bonus drops will be for something I have 7-star. Rain, I think the last time I looked at your account, you're an endgame account, right? It's been like, I don't know, probably 9 months since I last looked at your account, but you're like, you have everything, right? Hopefully it's GM Morgan. I don't want to farm them with Cantina. Watch, it's going to be GM and Morgan are only available from Cantina Energy. Okay, Otto. What are we looking at? Like, give me a little bit about give me a blurb. But what are you gonna purchase with the new Lightspeed bundles? Are you purchasing for the new Lightspeed bundles? What are you working on? What are you thinking about working on? Give me a blurb.
Hello there.
Jonathan Smith. Jonathan Smith. Welcome to the damn community, my friend. My account is only 18 months old, but I've known to be very wasteful in my spending. I think you mean refined. Is it better to farm signal data or Cantina shards for double drops? It really just depends on where you're at, right? It really depends on where you're at. For me, I was going for Ahsoka Tano, and I knew I had to get enough that I could relic 8 another character, relic 7 a couple other characters, that type of thing. And so I really needed the signal data going forward. But like, if you're sitting there and you're like, I really need a character for this next farm, and I've been putting it off. Double drops are a great way to basically make it so that way you can push and get a character done really quickly, and then you don't have to worry about that character going forward, and you can go back to just farming signal data. And so I think it really just depends on where you are overall. So, like, if you're close to finishing a farm, like all you got left is to finish Drogon before you get Leia, then yeah, finish Drogon using those double drops. But if you're sitting there and you're like, oh, I'm pretty far from any farm and I just need to finish this Jabba and I just need like 10 relic levels, you're gonna farm signal data, As Data Desert was JML Afra and then on to Jabba. Not gonna buy any more Lightspeed rolls until I've done that much. There's something under there. What do you mean, Eskimo? I'm confused. I feel less bad about you butchering my name now. I mean, your name, I don't even know if your name's a word, dude. Solipsistic. I got nothing, dude. Solipsistic. It feels like the P should be silent. Solipsistic. Yes, the second word is senility. Or senility? It's not even a word, is it? It's not senility, it's senility. I don't even know if either of those are words, dude. Solipsistic senility. See, I immediately assumed you're trying to catch me with the,
Hello there.
you know, there's something under there, and then they respond, and you're like, haha, you said. John Bell, welcome to the damn community. See, that one's easy. Thank you, John Bell, for being easy to pronounce. Okay, fine. We're gonna learn something new in the damn community here. Solipsistic means relating to the characteristic of solipsism, a philosophical. It's a philosophy theory? Okay. It's the only one owns mind is certain. Only one's own mind is certain to exist. I disagree. Like, okay, so here's the thing. I don't know. I understand the premise, but also, like, how do you know you're just not in, like, some elder god's dreams as an NPC, and that all of your thoughts are actually just made up by that? How can you be truly sure that your brain is the only thing you know is real? You don't know what solipsism is? No. I get the name now. It's quite entertaining joke, but like, yeah, I don't know if I agree with solipsism though. That's interesting. Shut up, Epsilon. Did Otto currently? Yeah, that's right. Afra, then on a Jabba, not buying any more Lightspeed bundles. Where are you at with Jabba? Okay, so you didn't buy the Chewie bundle. Got it. Unlocked SLKR earlier this week and got him to Relic 7. He's my first GL. Heck yeah. Dude, yeah, bro. One of my favorite realizations in this game is the level of power, the power structure. You get, you know, back when I first started, getting the Phoenix team after having just the base characters they gave you way back then, which was garbage. They gave you just garbage. Getting the Phoenix team, you were like, oh my gosh, I see what synergy does. And then I got Geos, and I was like, oh, I see what a cool kit is. And then I got Darth Revan, and I was like, oh my gosh, this is crazy. I love this fear mechanic. This is so cool. And then I got SLKR, and I was like, oh my gosh, this is freaking awesome. I love this. And that power scale, once you get your first GL, I love that feeling of just like, it kind of blows your mind a bit of why people make such a big deal about GLs. And I love it. I love it so much. Yeah, exactly. You know, all you can prove is that the only thing that exists is your mind, but then your mind is constantly betraying you and doesn't actually work. You're senile. Yeah, I get it, Rain. That name is the name of someone over in the Twitch chat. Yo, Soul, just type anything in the chat so you show up over there on the in the little chat on the side. Sorry, I shouldn't say anything. Type anything that's appropriate and won't get you instantly banned. to more idealistic schools. Here's the thing: is regardless if I'm in an Elder God's dream, if I, you know, can prove anything exists, it doesn't matter to me because intelligence is the only thing that really matters. You are what your perceptions are, you know, and how you perceive the world. And so, you know, you can find beauty regardless of what perceptions you have access to. If you can just touch things and you have no sense of taste, smell, sight, hearing, and you can just touch things, you can still find beauty in the world. You know, it doesn't really matter what the overall thing might be. I exist as much as I can tell, and I can enjoy things, and I can feel joy, and that's what matters to me. As for, you know, the philosophy of, you know, proving I exist, I am conscious, I have thoughts. I don't care beyond that. It's enough of an existence regardless. I don't think I really need to care. Okay. Basically the exact same front wall 3 times. Oof. What was the front wall? Like, what is it that you're struggling against, Otto? That's what I'm curious about. Exactly. See, Qui-Gon Jinn gets it. Yes, empirical idealism. That is the philosophy I subscribe to 100%. I don't need any explanation. I understand it telepathically. Because I'm pretty sure telepathy is part of empirical idealism. But yeah, no, I've never been one for philosophy. I think that it's interesting the way people think, and I think I'm more interested in like sociology than I am anything like philosophy. I don't know. I find philosophy that you go too far into philosophy and you lose humanity, and you can end up causing certain people to lose morality, and that's not good. And, you know, to lose morality and humanity can be dangerous to society, and so I've never been super interested in philosophy besides the base pieces of it. So how does SLKR's Mastery Siphon work? So essentially, this means you don't watch my videos, and I get that. That is fine. It's fine. It doesn't hurt my feelings at all. But anyways, SLKR, essentially how it works is his poke and his basic will increase his siphon number. You'll see the number above his head. It's in blue, and that'll increase his siphon number. Every time that he does his big AoE slash, he will siphon for whatever number he is above his head. The 2 pieces are he gains mastery and the opponent loses mastery. And so those are 2 separate pieces. And so if they dodge, their mastery won't go down, but your mastery will still go up. So you want to hit it even if they have foresight. Now, if you're going against a galactic legend or a raid boss, they cannot be siphoned from, so their mastery will not go down, but your mastery will still go up, so you still want to hit that ability. And so you're trying to up the number above his head because that's how much of a percentage you're siphoning for. If he has 50 above his head, when you do your AoE, you're going to siphon 50% of their mastery, and you're going to increase your mastery by 50%. Even if they can't be siphoned from, they're dodging, or they're GLs, or they're raid bosses, you're still going to go up, even though theirs doesn't go down. Hopefully that makes sense. And that is how all mastery siphoning and all siphoning works. You know, Bane has siphon, his does the same thing. You know, you look at the Afro siphoning, it's the same thing. The siphon number, you build it up one way, and then you have an ability that will siphon for that amount. Even if they dodge, you're still going to get the increase. Even if they're a GL, you're still going to get the increase. So you should siphon the highest relic enemy? No, does not matter. You should not siphon the highest relic enemy, because it'll reduce their mastery by that number, but you're going to increase yours based off of yours. So this SLKR right here is basing it off of this. It's not based off of what their mastery is and how much you take from them. It's based off of how much mastery you have. And so if you have 50 stacks of siphon and you have this 60 mastery right here, you're going to go to 90 mastery. Regardless of what their relic level is, yours is going to go up to 90 because you just increased by 50%. And the next time you're going to increase and you're going to go to 135. And so it's going to keep increasing based off of your mastery, and theirs is going to keep decreasing based off of theirs. You're not actually stealing theirs and adding it to yours. You are reducing theirs and increasing yours. Now, who you should siphon is never going to be the GL, because if you're going up against a GL or a raid boss, they're obviously not going to be affected by the reduction. So who you're going to focus on is usually whoever's stunned, because whenever he siphons from an enemy that's stunned, he siphons double the amount. So siphoning from stunned enemies is the best thing. The second person to siphon from is those who they're like attackers and they have high damage. If you can siphon from those, usually their masteries, like Kylo Ren's mastery is critical damage and damage. Most attackers will have that as their mastery, meaning that if you siphon from an attacker, it will reduce his damage, which is really nice. When you siphon from gas, it reduces his accuracy. So if the gas stays around for long enough, gas will eventually never hit a hit again. All of his hits will just miss. You'll dodge every single attack because his mastery is so low that it's 0, and he can no longer actually land a single hit in the game. So, you know, basically your top target's going to be whoever's stunned, and then your secondary target is whoever's dealing a lot of damage to your team. Yes, only if you have the AoE Zeta. If you don't have the Zeta on Furious Onslaught, it just matters, you know, just siphon from whoever's dealing most damage, essentially. Look, I'm overeducated and went to a soft Ivy. I'm no fun at parties. I don't know. The way that you make it rain, I feel like you would be fun at parties, but not for the right reasons. Oh, gosh. But yeah, no. We like having you here, Rain. Regardless of you spouting philosophy at us and hurting our brains, we like having you here. Heck yeah, Otto. Okay, so getting back to your roster review, I think you're on the right path, and once you fit, now obviously Afra is not something that I'd suggest, but you probably bought the Lightspeed bundle, and in that case, like, go for it. You know, you don't waste your money. Obviously, finish the Afra, get it done. It's not a ton of Zetas to put into the team. It's still a good amount, but it's not like gas level, obviously. And you already have a Darth Vader. You already have an IG-88, I believe. And so finishing this team with a couple more Zetas and maybe an Omicron isn't going to put you back too far. Going into Jabba obviously should be your next thing, and then after you finish Jabba, I want you to take a moment, finish out some of this other stuff, get yourself a Relic Malik, a Relic Treya, you know, take some time and focus down your overinvested, underinvested, Relic 5-year Savage, and do that type of thing, kind of fill out your roster a bit, and then of course continue in the Rebel Trinity. I want to see a Profundity next, and then a Leia, and then I would go JMK. If you want to fit Leviathan in there, you certainly can. You're a little far away from Leviathan, but you certainly can. But, you know, you have some things to fix those things right after Jabba. Zetas and Omis, and a Relic 7. Don't forget the Relic 7, Otto. You need the Relic 7. She needs to survive for as much as possible, otherwise you're going to get destroyed. I've never done a 50 to 60% insights matchup and lost. Yeah, 50 to 60% is that sweet spot where it means people are just not smart or don't know how to mod. They like see a counter and they're like, oh, that works, I'm gonna do it, and then they don't know how it works because it's a complex counter. Like that's the big thing with Star Killers. People are just like, oh, Star Killer works, and then they just throw it in and assume they can just beat Ray without knowing how it works. It's definitely one of those ones that you should go watch a streamer do before you do it. It's same with like the Finalizer versus Executor. The Finalizer versus Executor pre-punishing one is just one that you need to go watch someone do it. There's a reason that I put a video about it up on my channel. So Relic 5 not good enough. If they are the leader of the team, and especially if they are the only engine of the team, you need a Relic 7, my dude. You need that Relic 7. The beefiness of the team is dictated by Afra. The moment that Afra dies off of this team, the whole team falls apart. I'm trying to think of like a good parallel. It's like having a Grievous team. If Grievous dies, the team falls apart. JML. If JML dies, there's no longer a team. You know, whatever happens, this guy dies off, your whole team falls apart. Exactly. Krex dies first. Your Phoenix just went from being a banger S tier team to being a C tier team. Like, it's just, you cannot have her die off. Now, should you mod her for health? I don't think so. You can if you want to, if you're really worried, but also keep in mind, you're going against Jabba. That's what you're building this for. Putting health on a character that's going against Jabba when there's thermal detonators is a terrible idea. I'd mod her for protection, if anything. Make sure this is a protection mod. You know, that type of thing. You're not going to want health when you're going up against Jabba. But yeah, no. I think that this is the modding that's on swago.gg, so I'm sure that that's what people use. So I'm not going to say that you really need to change your modding. Just make sure you don't have health right here or right here or right here. So I'd say Phoenix are D or F without Krex. Yeah, that's fair. I would probably put them in F. Relic 7 or Relic 8 on BT1 is a must. There you go. We got someone who uses the counter in chat, which is nice. I don't know this counter at all myself because I don't go against Jabba's in my on my free-to-play yet. Potent seed speed. There you go. Okay. I got time for one more. We're going to do the paid for one, and then we are going to stop there because I do have another stream happening in 30 minutes. If any of you want to join me there, yes, I'm streaming 9 hours today. Why did I decide to do 9 hours on my day off? I don't know. I just feel like streaming today and getting some roster reviews out to you guys, taking some time hanging out with you guys. You know, so we're through 2 streams so far, and we're doing one more before I go to bed. We're doing it on the PP channel, and we're playing Chain Together with 2 of my buddies, one of them being Nexus, the guy who does some of our music. Yeah, it's gonna be a damn good time. Dude, I laughed so hard last time. I'm gonna have to get a big glass of water, otherwise my throat is gonna kill me tomorrow after that stream. But yeah, it's such a rage bait game. It's so much fun though. We played it once, we haven't played it since, and so we're gonna be playing that a bit. They put signal data for ally points and shipments. I'm sure it's a terrible exchange rate. Well, that's interesting. Nice, Rain. I love that. IG for B2. Yeah, I've heard B2 is technically better, but because you're stealing from General Grievous, it's a hard thing to do. 10 gray for 25k, 10 green for 32k. That's rough. I mean, it's still not awful, but... Oh, yeah, this is the one that you wanted me to roast you. That's right. Dude, why are you relic aiding Jedi Master Kenobi? Like, okay. And, dude, the relic 9 on Admiral Piet? Yeah, like, bro, you have Rey. You bought the bundle. You have to have bought the bundle. Yeah, it's right there. You have this in your roster. What's the point of having a relic 9 Piet? You're gonna win every mirror match anyways. You have an Ebon Hawk. The opponent's not smart enough with the AI. Come on, dude. What are you doing? A relic 6 Malgus? Bro, this thing hits like a wet paper towel. Ugh. $9.3, sorry, my bad. 9.3 million GP, 6 GLs, 2 meta ships, and no Jabba? No Jabba, are you kidding me, dude? No Jabba. What are you doing with your life? You are raw dogging mods when you don't have to. The police officer pulled you over and decided to give you a ticket and then was like, you know what? No, I just want to leave you with a warning. And you went, no, I want you to arrest me right now. I want as much pain from this experience as possible. I want you to take me in, book me, and put me in a maximum security prison. I want to feel every part of this. And I'm sitting here like, why, dude? You could have just left. You could have gotten away. You could have had a good day. You could have gotten yourself some ice cream. You could have just enjoyed your day. But instead, you're on the ground with police brutality happening right now. Like, what? Why? What are you doing, dude? What are you doing? Ugh. Dude. Ugh. 346. Decent. I'll take it. The lack of a Zeta hurts my soul, but I'll take it. I'll take it. Bro. Hurts my soul. Hurts my soul. Bro, that's a real slow JML. These health mods are not, they're not helping you. You need to switch to speed. Like, you could have this guy doing much better, but you're sitting here and you're kind of sleeping on him. Dude, bro, 550, you know how to mod. You know how to mod your characters. Fix your JML speed, bro. Bro be over here putting an Omicron on his stap before he gets him to gear. Dude, you dropped, not only are you over investing in this character before you have him up, what are these mods? What? Bro. Okay. That's actually a really slow Star Killer. You're making Rey battles needlessly hard for you, my dude. Needlessly hard. Also, you're even more raw dogging mods because you're sitting here and you're like, oh yeah, I got 6 GLs, 2 GL ships, and you know what? I'm not going to work on Queensmen. Screw the Queensmen. Why would I want to work on the Queensmen? On top of that, you're like, bro, I'm in a solid place. I don't need no man. I don't need no guild. I'm not going to go get Zepho ready. Why would I possibly want to do that? Why would I want to get my Inquisitors done? Why would I want to be a team player when I could be, you know, sitting here and not be getting getting hundreds of Chirotech a month and, you know, plenty of shard shop currency, plenty of different stuff to use. No, I want to raw dog everything. Every single part of the game, I'm going to raw dog it. I don't need Jabba. I don't need a guild. I just want to raw dog everything. I mean, hey, if you don't want to use lube for Swigo, you don't need to use lube. But, bro, I don't know why you're begging for pain. Come on, dude. This is pain. Anyways, there's your roast. Epsilon paid for a roster roast, Eskimo. He donated for a roster roast. Hey, Vader slaps. Dude purposefully dropped the soap when he was in prison. If you hate yourself that much, I recommend becoming a recruiter. Or perhaps if you're enjoying the pain that much, door-to-door salesman. Great job for you, dude. It's gonna be perfect. Door-to-door salesman all the way. $2 or more. Oops, Dad. Oh gosh. Rain, yeah, we could have jumped you up. You want to do a roster review real quick, Rain? Hold on. Oh yeah, you're literally in the list. Yeah, let's get you in here. You're literally not only donated multiple times, but you've also, you know, you have a membership. We'll do you right now, my dude. I only have about 20 minutes before I'm supposed to be in another stream, and I haven't eaten dinner, but that is okay. We'll get you real quick. Are you sure, Rain? I am fine doing this real quick. What's the matter? No! Where's your membership? Bro, no! Okay. It's gonna be a quick roster review, but this is your last chance. If any of you want to, any of you want to pay for a roster review, I am willing to do it. I only have about 10 minutes because I do have to go warm up some hot pockets or something for my dinner before the next stream, and so I need at least 10 minutes to do that before I do the next stream. Hey, Armiser, welcome, my friend. Let me see if I can find someone to raid while I'm sitting here giving you guys your last chance. YouTube. Here we go. Troopers on Break is live. Yeah, we just did him. Is there anyone else that's smaller that we can raid real quick? Get some raid Shadow Legends in here. Looks like no, he is the only one doing Galaxy of Heroes, so we're gonna raid him. Okay. Raid Shadow Legends. Every membership in like 2 minutes, does that count? What's the matter? We'll just do a private roster review if you do the $10 membership. Either that or we'll do you on the next stream, my dude. Oh gosh. Okay. Thank you guys so much for being here. Let's get our outro song going. Big shout out to all of those who donated today, but specifically Rain, our new sugar daddy. I'll be adding the damn sugar daddy tag to him in the Discord. He has now usurped Caleb Zweiger, I believe was the one before. And he is now the new damn sugar daddy for the month. I don't know what's happening with the formatting here. I'll take a look at it and I'll get it fixed. But big thanks to our damn best members, current and former. They always have a home on our end screen. Welcome to all those who are new to the damn elite. Everyone that is new to the damn elite, please give a big thank you to Rain as well. Thank you guys so much for being here. I'm gonna go raid someone, and then I'm gonna go stream. Oh, honestly, hold on, guys, hold on. As dumb as this might be, as much as I want to raid someone else, I'm gonna see if I can do this real quick. Hold on. I'm gonna raid myself, guys. I'm gonna raid myself on my other channel, so that way you guys can go check out me playing and being an idiot. Because I think that'll be entertaining. Max coming in with the $10 to view, please. Okay, okay. Quick review, quick in and out adventure. Give me just a moment, and we're gonna have you guys raid myself just for fun. Oh gosh. Okay.
Do it.
Roger, roger.
Okay. There we go. We have it set up. Oh gosh. Well, we're gonna turn this off because we're gonna do a quick roster review. So. I've never had a reason to actually turn this on. There we go. Okay. Anyways, let's do this roster review real quick. Oh gosh. I need your ally code, 3 numbers, 3 numbers, 3 numbers, X's in between. Quick, do it. While you put that in chat and give me a little blurb, I'm gonna run and throw some food in the microwave, so that way I have something to eat before the next stream. Let's do this. Stream. Okay, let me go throw something in the microwave. Throw in a blurb about whatever you're doing. Okay. Oh, dude. What do you want from me? Fine. Okay, whoever comes to the other stream, I will DoorDash something to myself, I guess. And we'll do I've never done DoorDash in my life. Welcome to being damn cool. What's the matter? But we will DoorDash something. If you come over to the other stream on the other channel, you can decide what I eat for dinner today, and we will DoorDash something just so that we have time to do this before the other stream. Okay, so Max, you said I'm currently. Hold on, I don't think I actually. This is the same person. I've currently been working towards Bo-Katan Mandalore and slowly working on understanding mods better, as this is the top tier issue with my roster is... Wait. Understanding mods better, as that is the top tier issue with my roster, is mods and how they work. Okay, got it. Oh my gosh. Rain coming in.
Profit!
Coming within with $100 again. Thank you for paying for my dinner multiple times over, Rain. I appreciate you. Hold on, I'm giving this to you right now. Where is it? Click on you. Add roll. Damn sugar daddy. There you go. You now have a special purple name in Discord. Goodness gracious. Thank you, my friend. Oh gosh. Okay, opinions on what I think. And you're working on mods because that's something you haven't understood. So there's certain mod thresholds we always look for in characters. It's 500 speed and 10,000 damage for Ray, and then everything else goes into health. You're pretty close to the threshold, to the point where I'm like, almost like, I don't think you really need to put anything more into it. You're kind of like at the perfect spot, so I'm not gonna say put anything more into it. Looking good. How unfamiliar are you with mods overall? Are you like just starting out? Because it looks like with that, it looks like you're doing good, but I am a little worried that you're trying to get too far into it too fast. Because like the first thing that you look at is just trying to get more speed and making sure you're not taking mods too far. Is that like that's basically the big thing right there. Like you can go watch Zareth and he'll sit there and talk to you about secondaries. He'll talk to you about, you know, getting the perfect mod for each character. But when it comes to a Lightspeed bundle roster, it's really about just trying to get decent mods into your roster, and then as time goes on, you'll take the time to do that extra part later. My mod score is terrible because I spent a lot of transmitters to up speed on Ray, like burning 300 transmitters. Dang, bro, dang. Hey, Will Explosions, welcome. Okay, so let's look at your speed and okay. Let me. Sorry, I'm like my brain's freezing because obviously I only have a couple minutes left before we need to go to the other stream. Okay, I love the fact that you have a Zori in here. Currently working towards Bo-Katan Mandalore. You're a little early for Bo-Katan Mandalore, but if it's a PP, I get it. I want to see you break into the Rebel Trinity. You're right there next to the Rebel Trinity. You're like a ball hair away from JML, and I would really love to see a JML in this roster. I would also love to see an Executor and a Jabba. It's a little worrying that you aren't working on an Executor currently, and I think that's one of the biggest things that you need to work on is an Executor. Maybe I'm crazy and you do have an Executor. No, you don't. Relicate, yeah. Yeah, so you need to finish your Executor, dude. Yeah, got motion. Dude, he's making it rain, you know? Just got the Cat Lightspeed bundle. Ignore it for now. I get it. It's tempting. It's important. But there's so much that you need to work on. You have so much in your roster. Why are you going for Bo-Katan? That's my question for you. Give me a reason, quick 10-second reason why you want Bo-Katan. If it's a PP, I get it. If it's a passion project, I understand, but I need to know why. Interesting. You're feeling FOMO from not doing a grind because of light speed bundles. Very interesting. Okay, I can get it. Honestly, that is one of the biggest things I'm worried about with light speed bundles is I'm worried people are going to get light speed bundles and then they're going to go on like a real grind and then they're just going to be like, dang, this game sucks. And it's like, no, it doesn't. Honestly, if you finish your first farm, it's going to feel great. You're going to love it. It's like one of the biggest hits of dopamine you'll ever hit. Like it's so great. And so honestly, I can get that. I can get behind it, Max. I can 100% understand that. Now, here's the thing. You are incredibly close to Jabba and Executor. That is what you should be working on. I understand the PP and I think you should finish it. You should get that grind. If that's what your desire is, go for it. It's a good grind. It can get you into a good guild. That's awesome. Now, that being said, your next two farms are Executor into Jabba. You are a ball hair from both. You're also a ball hair from JML. Not as important, though, as Jabba, especially because you're talking about understanding mods. When you get a Jabba, you get a full 6-dot mod, as well as more materials to take it through the 6-dot mods, and 25 rework materials 3 times a month from having a Jabba just laying in your roster. That's all you need to do, is you need to complete this event once, and then you can sim it every time it comes around, and you get plenty of good stuff for your mods. And so it'll help improve your mod score a ton. Executor, going to give you a crystal income, also going to help your account a ton. So Executor first, then Jabba. You're going to do a ton of good work. Now, if you're looking for mods and understanding them, I do have some mod farming guides. If you just look up mods Rabid Beaver, they'll pop up, and they're not something where I go into a huge discourse. They're just simply, here's how far I take mods before I stop taking up any farther. If you want something more complex, I suggest Captain Amazing or Zareth. They're 2 that do some really good mod stuff. But if you're looking at those ones, a lot of times you're going to end up with a lot more complex ones or a lot more stingy ones. I try to keep it very open and very like, this is a good way of doing it without like pushing yourself over the edge into insanity. So, how's Executor giving crystal income? I get 100 crystals a day just sitting where I'm at. If I wanted to, I could fight up to number 1 every single day. I don't have the mental fortitude, aka time, to do this because it would be at work, and so I'd have to be balancing both work and climbing up at the same time. But that being said, getting crystals from this is incredibly helpful. 50 crystals a day for a full month is insanely helpful. 100 crystals a day for a full month, insanely helpful for an account. If you can make it into the top 5 every single day, 300 to 400 crystals daily is going to be insanely helpful. This is one of the biggest things. This is why we always push a GL fleet as soon as possible in this game. You try to get that as fast as possible because it gives you a crystal income. It's not just because they're good in the game, they're good for events, they're good for GAC, they're good for territory wars. It's because you get crystals daily, and that's what it is. So fighting your way up into your fleet arena, you need a GL ship as soon as possible. So exactly, like, it's nice because like I can afford nowadays to not fight up because I'm high enough in Kyber that I'm getting like 220 a day just from being in Kyber and existing. That's helpful. But if you're in Carbonite, you're probably getting 55 crystals a day, 45, I don't know, I don't remember. I think it's 55 to like 65 is the average for my 2 other accounts that are free to play that are in Carbonite. That's not going to do much for you when you need a lot of crystals, and so you need that crystal income from fleets. And so Executor's always on the list of everyone that's starting off in a new account. So yeah, if you're not pushing for number 1, you're very much missing out. And if you push for number 1 enough and our arena mates are smart, they'll start up a Discord with you, and they will agree to take number 1 for certain amounts of days and stuff like that, and then you can end up just passively being in number 1, then being in number 5, then 4, and just kind of like passively be there, and you can work together with your fleet arena. You'll get less overall because you're not being competitive, but you're gonna make it so that way you don't have a nightmare of getting kicked out right before payout. So oh, what else a fella gotta do to get a roster review? Come back tomorrow and we're doing GAC, and right after GAC we'll do some roster reviews because I need to get going. I have 4 minutes before my next stream starts. We're gonna be doing Chain Together over on my other account, and so I gotta boot up my other I gotta boot up OBS and get going with the 2 guys I'm doing it with. And so, yeah, we'll be starting up over there momentarily. And let me just make sure my 2 guys are ready to go. There we go. But yeah, if you go to the Discord here, I'll throw the Discord link into the chat one more time. Okay, had to do some quick math real quick. If you go to the Discord and you want a roster review, you go over here to the top in channels and roles. If you scroll to the bottom, you click this button, you get the roster review role. It'll let you know every time I go live for roster reviews, so that way you can get yourself a roster review. And then if you ever get to the point where you get your roster review and you're like, I don't need another roster review, I don't want to be pinged, you click this button, all of a sudden you're no longer pinged in our things unless there's a huge announcement, which we do infrequently. Primarily, you'll probably get announcements saying, hey, you know, Grand Arena Tournament's open if you guys want to join. But there you go. Thank you guys so much for being here once again. Rain, thank you so much for becoming the damn sugar daddy for Shizzle. I'm going to send you guys over to my PP channel on YouTube just for fun. So if you guys want to hang out, there will be some good times of me losing my mind to some good old rage bait. And those who stay will be able to get to choose my dinner tonight as I DoorDash something. And for those of you on Twitch, unfortunately, I don't know if I can raid myself on Twitch. I guess I could probably do it. So we're going to try and raid ourselves on both just for fun. Just because, you know, why not? Is there a way to raid without it being live? Because it's not going to be live for another, like, 2 minutes. Sad. I don't think there is. So we'll just send you guys over to someone streaming Swiggo, which I'm sure there's someone. This is a day where there's not a ton of people streaming, but we'll send what you left of you guys. Oh, there is no one playing Galaxy of Heroes today. Maybe we will, send you guys over. Yeah, let's just find some Star Wars thing, right? Star Wars. Look at that. Someone's playing Jedi Knight Academy. I haven't seen that in a long time. Heck yeah. Yeah, I'm going to send you guys over to rate him. That sounds like a dope time. So yeah, you guys have fun over there. And for those of you on YouTube, feel free to hang around if you want to, you know, see me lose my mind for a bit. Okay. Awesome. Thank you guys for being here, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.